just out here rolling around, checking out the creeks and the rivers. It's been raining quite a bit, and we definitely need it. It's almost springtime, which is my favorite time of year. And hopefully this next week we'll get a nice cold snap, and then it'll start to warm up a little bit after that. That way I can get in on a little sand bass fishing, and it'll be a good season like it was a couple of years ago. You could go and catch 30, 40 fish out of one spot. It was amazing. I love these old back roads. Got to see some deer already this morning. Lots of cows with calves. Getting enough moisture so things are starting to green. So tired of being in a drought, which it's definitely been refreshing to see the stock ponds and stuff full of water. I love this. I love just getting in the truck and riding and seeing what there is to see. Usually see a whole bunch of cardinals along this route. I've seen a few today, but not as many as normal. It's supposed to rain the rest of today and maybe some tomorrow. Hoping by the time that it finishes tomorrow we'll still have a little bit of daylight, because y'all, one of the things I love doing, I'm doing it right now, is riding through the water and the mud. So I like to come out before it gets too high to cross and play a little bit. Wish I still had my four-wheeler where I could bring it down here and get off in some of these creek beds and stuff like that. It makes it a lot of fun. I miss those days. Really, really miss those days. It's starting to pick up raining again. Where I live is out in the country, but this is really out in the country. And I give my right arm and my left leg to be able to move this far out. It's just hard to find any land for sale out here, because all the land in town that people used to run cattle on has been sold, so they've moved out. and bought up. Well, there's a lot of old money out here too, but people are moving further out and getting their livestock away from town because these crazy people like to come through and shoot your animals. We've had some crazy stuff happen in these parts. But I'd still love to live out here. I'm sure it's quite peaceful. I can remember a time where I currently live. It's where I grew up. But you might see 4 or 5 people up and down the road throughout the day. There was nobody out there. And now you have people back and forth all the time, all hours of the day and night. You hear the people's music from the neighborhood over, and it's not bad until they go to screaming in the microphone. I like their music, but their karaoke is kind of like mine. It's scarioke. So that's not my favorite. Definitely not my favorite. But when they're playing their little Tejano music, I like that, because I can jam to that. Well, I guess since we're getting so much rain now, you're not really getting to see a good clear picture of what's around. I'm going to go ahead and end this video here and hope that you've enjoyed just a little ride with Walk.